Hello everyone, welcome back to the Violet Hour. I'm Bilicium, and today we are continuing with Vampyr. We made it to the upper east end, or west end? East end. So this is where we came in from previously. Yes, from down in the sewers. But now we've opened up another way for us to get in here, which should be a little bit easier for us to go in and out moving forward. In this episode, we are doing pretty much the same as what we were doing before, where we are going around talking to everyone.
Dr. Reid, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
I am. Thank you for asking.
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I heard he intends to build some sort of wall to protect the West End. Giant open-air prison. I quite like the idea.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
Give him medicine.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome,
Goodbye,
Charles.
Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm sure we'll talk again soon. The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around
I can't believe we are
So
still
yes,
waiting.
we are healing
I can't
all of
remember
the
the protocol.
people in the town, or we are attempting to make sure that everyone is nice and healthy before we try to move forward
Seems
and
fine.
save our good friend, Dr. Edgar. Something. I can't remember his last
Hello
name.
again, Dr. Reid.
Ooh. We've got
Do you
thunder.
need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I try not to listen to gossip or rumors. Unlike my brother, I am only interested in facts.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's raining here, and the thunder is like right overhead. So I don't know if this is the best idea to be doing this recording now. However, I have a limited amount of time where I can actually record anything, so hopefully...
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
Because I'm unforgettable.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
The wall he is planning to build around the West End worries me. How could we leave this city if we're trapped inside?
You can't, that's...
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
I don't want to appear tactless, but you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
I love that comeback. My goodness. And right after I gave you medicine and everything. What's down this alleyway? Goodies? Secrets? Trash cans, at least. I like this area. I know it's supposed to be rich, but it's just also very mysterious with like the lights and the candles and Alright, we are now going into the catacombs. Hello. Who might you be? Let's crime.
The Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
wonder, what are the cards trying to tell us? I love this area. It looks so nice.
Jonathan Reid. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
I do. That is true.
Have you any news concerning Aloysius Dawson?
The cards told me the old man finally got himself an extension. I hope you made the right choice, Jonathan.
Me too.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Damn, bro. That is like no cheap.
Here is the money.
Redemption. A strong man eager to help and support the weak. A criminal who redeemed himself. A better life. Rebuilt from scratch.
Tom Watts. Oh, the bartender. Interesting.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
You're a vampire?
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else?
Oh.
For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course.
Pandora's box.
I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
That only makes me want to read it more.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Do you require medical attention?
If you don't mind.
Not at all.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
That'll be 150 shillings.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right, speak.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
Oh.
I would rather not know. How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She did not deserve this fate. If only I could have convinced her. She was no longer the sister I knew.
She could have survived as a vampire. If only she had given me a chance to explain. If only I could have found the words.
Not all vampires accept their new condition. Since suicide is impossible, you have to find a way to get someone else to relieve the pain.
I could have saved her.
No, Jonathan.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then. A strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars.
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
See. That is fascinating.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Fool and the Empress, again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
What all
It's
the cards
locked, all
try to
right.
tell us. I wonder. Oh, damn you people with your locks on your boxes. Don't you know I want your stuff? Granted, he did just get robbed by the guard of Priwen, so it kind of makes sense that he would be a little more protective. That was a weird noise. Huh. Okay, we came from that way, so let's go up these stairs. Up these stairs. Take a good look around. Oh, I can smell a trash can from a mile away. It's probably not a good sign, actually. They might need to take their trash out. Does anybody else ever wonder, like, when you go to these places where it's like the pandemic occurred and all these people are locked in their houses and there's areas where there's like no freedom, but then there's like still trash cans that are set outside of their houses, like it's getting picked up by like waste management. Where is this waste management that's picking up these trash cans? Like, you know what I'm saying? We've seen the sewer systems. We haven't seen any kind of like workers that are actually keeping the sewer systems like functioning in the waterways.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh, please, sir. Do not waste your time with me. There is nothing to be worried about.
Don't be shy. It's my duty to take care of you.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
Goodbye, Carol.
It's also your duty to, like,
I am sorry,
you know, take care of yourself.
I can't help you, sir.
So, you know, get on that. You know, get on that. And we've officially made it to
Mr.
Whitechapel.
Bates.
Hoorah!
Evening, Doctor.
Huzzah! Oh God, it's him.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Has been proven by many. Even the flu is
My
no
other
match.
second favorite person.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Loretta.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
And you're making financial profit off of them.
You're
absolute
just a
scum.
greedy hypocrite.
Hypocrite! What about an eminent physician prowling these streets at night? I'm sure you have a personal agenda too, Doctor.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
I still don't know what to do with that information.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
Don't you think he needs to be somewhere he can receive appropriate medical care?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion, and the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
Agreed.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I like with all of the things that she's selling, she's only selling one cordial. Like, you'd think that would be like something she'd have like on stash. Not just a singular one of. And then she has perfectly legitimate chemicals to making good medicine, which blows my mind. Like, why isn't that going to her brother to make, like, you know, real medicine? Or is he incapable of doing that?
You have a black bloody heart, boy.
Hello, hello?
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
I'm afraid
You don't
not,
seem well,
Mr.
Benjamin.
Reid.
Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Always feel ill.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
That's the past.
A gun,
Future.
alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Ah, the other one. The other child. So we've healed 3 so far, right? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, we didn't heal her. Okay, well.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Oh my gosh, I love
Goodbye,
how quickly
young
he's
man.
like, I'm not your boy, alright? And then he's like, please help me. You're like, alright, mood swings much?
Gangs are ruining this neighborhood, if you ask me.
Now we must find the other ones. All of the other ones. Ugh.
Maybe it's time to see if this
Down in the alleyway, maybe? Don't be afraid.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't
Fancy
be
buying
afraid.
something, sir? You never lose your focus, do you? I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
Yeah.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Ah, well that's
Goodbye
'cause
for
I'm
now,
not human.
Mr. Lewis.
Therefore my nature is completely different.
You again? What do you want this
yeah,
time?
it's me again.
Can I
could
offer
turn
you
into
my
somebody
medical
else?
expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
I will
There is
not.
a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please, take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Now, time for your son.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure.
The boy who dreams of
Even
glue.
my dreams are soaked with gloom.
I can't believe that
So,
you didn't hear gloom.
May I
only
ask
heard
you a
glue.
few questions?
I'm not bothered.
It changes things wildly.
What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I
that
do.
every time.
I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
Yeah.
You'll feel
Probably
better with
epidemic.
this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
I mean, seems like you're doing
Is
pretty
there
well
only
off.
pain and suffering in this world?
There is not only pain and suffering, there's also joy and happiness and contentment and peace. Nap time. Nap time's amazing.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
Do you need any assistance,
Yeah,
Miss
I
Popper?
do want to give you
It
medicine.
depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Something going on in this district. I don't know what. Like a secret or a plot I must reveal. Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I don't really understand that statement. You must accept the risks. Wouldn't it be you must protect yourself?
Good evening, Mr. Whittaker.
It's Father Whittaker, my son. So,
Mr.
are you still
Whittaker.
lost in your rational delusions?
I have
Yes,
found
I am.
Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Don't you fear
love the
getting
advice.
sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail.
Okay, so would you like some
But
medicine?
let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Yeah, your faith is not really helping me get through this process very quickly. Okay. We have 3 people left. Yep, Loretta. And then Darius. Oh god, you can be hard to find. I'm just gonna jump through this whole area as fast as possible while we
Good
search out
evening,
people.
my dear colleague.
Loretta!
You look ill, Miss Swanborough.
I forgot to give you real
I wonder
medicine.
if your
unlike that
concoction will
fake
do the
stuff you sell to everyone.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reid.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll
She
talk
looks so
again.
antsy too, the way she's like moving around. It's so funny. Oh, her head was hanging low.
When science fails you, this elixir
That's
will
funny.
give you faith again.
Maybe it's time to see if this Christina is still working.
Hello, hello.
Good evening, Zhao Shun.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reid.
Wei
It's good to see you
Shanghao.
again.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reid. Not at all.
I will see you later.
I don't have medicine
Goodbye
for you.
for now.
I need to go make medicine. Darius, I heard you out of the corner of my ear. Is that a thing? You know how people say I could see out of the corner of my eye? Is there a corner of your ear? I feel like that would be a thing. But I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that before. Alright, let's make cold medicine. Opium. Sodium, something. Spin screws and greases. everyone healed up again. I really hope they don't make me do this like a third time. 'Cause I think I've done it twice now in this playthrough where I've had to go through and basically go and heal everyone in every district that was open at the time. I think this is the second time I've had to do it. And it's like more extensive now that there's more territory and people. Which is unpleasant. Increased blood absorption. Alright, I have the perfect saber now. Wonderful. Good trigger parts. Okay. I wonder, like, if I increase these, if I can sell them somewhere. It doesn't seem like all of them are an option to sell, only some of them are, and I don't know what thing is that causes that. 104, 252 damage, 220 damage. Oh, I know you guys can hear that. That was like almost right over the house. Goodness. Alright, well the electricity doesn't seem to be blinking or anything, so I think we're still good. I'm gonna try and finish out this episode, I think, and then I'm gonna shut everything down. I'm risking it. I'm risking it for a biscuit. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time to be able to record and edit my videos, so I try to make the most out of the time frames that I have available to me. That's why I do like longer playthroughs as well, is because a lot of times I want to try and have like a good body of work, and obviously, you know, then people can always come back and watch sections of it at a time if they want. I know some people really like shorter playthroughs, but that's actually more work. It takes much longer for me to edit smaller videos. Oh Lord, I saw the lightning on that one. Right out of my window. Alright, well, I don't know if I want to pause this. Maybe.
Christ, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then. Show me what you have.
I am shuffling a bunch of parts forward because I'm gonna try and make this quick. Quick. Beautiful. Alright, let's make some medicines and heal up some peoples. Heal up the peeps. Ugh. There we go. Two headaches. I like to try to keep 2 of everything on file, or on hand. That way if I use one, I still have one left over in case I like stumble across someone or whatever. It just seems like my personal preference. I know I could just make as needed, but I feel like that'll cause a lot more running around to do. Whereas if I just have 2, then if I hit somebody and they're like, oh, I have a cold, I can heal it. Or if they have like fatigue.
This city is doomed.
Darius.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
Surely you have someone else
Nope,
to
just you
bother,
right now.
Mr. Doctor.
Take my medicine.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu? Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
Yes, you do. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Your anger is
As long as you
appropriate
have
for
the
the
money.
situation I'm in, for real. I can't even blame you for your anger towards me.
Not me.
Ooh. Very unpleasant, very unpleasant. Okay. We are almost there, guys. Oh, I'm hopeful that I have a few more moments. Let's see.
Good evening, Zhao Shun.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reid. It's good to see you again.
And you as well.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reid. Not at all.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye for now.
As long as you have the
Okay. We have healed everyone but that guy, who I don't know where he is located. We found him and saved him from a vampire who had locked him into like a hotel place earlier on, and I don't know where he like lives. So obviously it's somewhere here in West End, but I just don't I don't know how to find him. And I don't know that I'm going to take the time to do that. To be completely honest with you, I don't know that it's worth my while. Alright, so that is everyone I can do that I know where they are. There's only the two people that I don't know, so I am going to rest. Oh, that was a lot of work. It was worthwhile though. Oh, look at my eyes. Oh, gnarly. Looks like me being a vampire and having all those late nights healing everyone has really gotten to me. I wonder if that's a bad sign. Did I get that after biting that lady, maybe? I don't know. I wonder if that would have happened sooner if I had bitten someone. I know I bit the one guy, but I don't think my eyes changed after biting him. So maybe because I bit her, now I have a... And that guy, Jacob. I wonder if I can find him. I imagine I could. So I'm gonna just try and increase my overall level so that I can face that boss battle, and hopefully, fingers and toes and eyes crossed, possibly, I will be able to defeat him, and it won't be a ton of grinding, because I think if I have to do a bunch of grinding further than this, I will do it off. Well, I just won't record it. I won't record doing it because this has been quite extensive, and I didn't realize it would take so many episodes for me to get through healing everyone. foolish on my part, I realize. But I did want to keep you guys involved in the process, just because if you're doing the game yourself or whatever, you have a more realistic idea of what it takes. Yeah, I like to keep things kind of like transparent, without it lagging too much. I want it to be entertaining for you all as well. So I'm trying to keep that like nice balance between the two. Hence the reason I have episodes where I have like sections that are cut out, or I speed up areas or whatever. And I know I've talked about it before, but yeah. And I try to keep you involved in whenever I do any kind of like skill upgrades or weaponry upgrades, so that way you know what I'm working with, and whether or not that's like a direction you would want to go, or if I pick something you go, ugh, that's awful. Why would you pick that? You can see what the effect of that is and why maybe I chose it, or whatnot. But all right, I'm officially upgraded. I have 90 skill points left to my name, but I'm at level 26 now, which is nice. I'm trying to think what else I want. I think that's everything. That hurts so much, you don't even know. Oh, gosh. Alright. See, that feels nice, seeing all of the sick people, like, healed. This is very satisfying. I feel like I could watch this screen over and over a couple of times after having to do everything that I did, and just watching the levels get back to like stable and healthy. It's like, nice. Ooh, 100%. Nice. We got sanitized at the hospital. So stable at Whitechapel, healthy at West End, and healthy at the Piers. So, not bad. Hopefully, yeah, merchants will have a better go with their materials for me. Or better pricing, I should say. I'll have a better go at them. Alright, everyone. That's going to do it for this episode. I do hope you all enjoyed. I hope you'll join me for the next episode. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.